Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. This is Moment with Veronica, a healthy lifestyle for people over 50. I am so happy and grateful to share this moment with you. I am so excited that I have finally put my foot down and decided that this is going to be my channel and I'm going to share it with the world, and I am so over the moon that today is the day that I'm starting to record. So you guys have no idea how many times I have sat and thought in my mind that I want to start a YouTube channel, but each time I'm discouraged. I'm thinking about, oh, I don't have the nice light, I don't have the video, I don't have this. But guys, I'm here to tell you that I'm recording this on my cell phone. That's how determined I am. And I am so grateful that you guys are here to share this with me. And hopefully, I will be able to bring you a lot of information that is very useful and that will be very productive for your life and for your lifestyle. And you will be able to enjoy your life and to be inspiration to your generation or your children and grandchildren that are on the way if you don't have one already. But most importantly is that when you grow older and you start to think about things that might show up in your body, it sometimes can be very terrifying, you know. But I'm here to tell you that there are little things that you can do starting today. It's not never too late. You can start it today to build some of the things that you might need in the long run. So I have 5 tips that I'm going to share with you. The 5 tips that I'm going to share with you is how to stay healthy after the age of 50. I am a little bit over 50. I'm close to 60 that I'm up to 50, but that's okay. It is what it is. But anyway, so number 1 that I want to share with you is that sleeping and relaxation is so critical to your health. Let me explain. So when you are sleeping, you are letting your body resetting all the internal organs, resetting your brain, resetting your heart, resetting everything that has been working all day, getting it to rebuild itself. So it is very important that you sleep every night or every day for 5 to 8 hours a night. And you have to be very consistent about your sleeping pattern. I know as we grow older, your sleeping pattern might change a little bit, but you just have to be mindful of how you can manage. Sometimes it is really, sometimes when it's very difficult for you to sleep at night, you can actually talk to your doctor and see if they can help you with some medication that will get you a head start so that you will be able to adapt to a routine where after that you'll be able to do it on your own. Okay, so sleeping is important, and you have to give it at least 5 to 8 hours a night for you to see the benefit of it, and you have to be very consistent. So that's mean every night, 7 days a week, 30 days a month. Like, you have to keep it up. You have to be intentional, and you have to be very mindful about going to sleep. So what I'm talking about is not that you have to go to bed and say, I'm not going to be socializing with my friend because I have to go to bed. I have 8 hours to make up. No, you just have to be like, for example, if you are staying up late, you can just give yourself maybe an hour or two to make up for those hours. But it doesn't mean you have to go 2-3 days without sleeping and then say to yourself, okay, I'm going to take a vacation where I'm going to sleep to make up for the time that I have not sleep. You cannot make it up. So you have to really be consistent every night. If you miss hour or two, just make sure that you extend it. But it is important to give yourself that reset every night. Okay, so that is number 1. Number 2 is so important, but it's not important than sleep. But everything that I'm going to say is very important. So number 2 is eating and diet. So when I talk about eating and diet, I don't mean you have to be on a strict diet for a long term. I'm talking about a lifestyle where your diet will incorporate different things that maybe you have not thought about in the past. So what I'm saying is that when um, you have to eat a healthy, balanced diet um, every day for it to be beneficial for you. So don't feel like you have to be on a strict diet. You have to eat a healthy diet. So that means in your diet or in your meals, you have to incorporate lean protein, like the lean meat, uh, seafood or fish. You have to eat eggs. You have to eat like beans. Beans has a lot of protein. So protein is important for you to rebuild your muscles, to rebuild your health. So it is important to eat, to incorporate protein in your diet. You have to make sure that in your diet you have to include vegetable and fruit. So vegetables like green leaves are very important for antioxidant, which is sometimes help you with developing internal organ. It is very important to include fruit and vegetable in your diet on a daily basis. So vegetable actually helps you with some nutrient that you are not getting. For example, like vitamins that you are not getting from the sun or from not eating the right food. So when you are incorporating vegetable, and I will come to that in a later time to give you a specific about what diet, what is important, what kind of vegetable that you need to have that is essential for body. But at this age, we don't want to eat mindlessly, just grab something and eat. You just have to be really paying attention to what you are putting into your body, because everything that you do is what you're gonna get out of. Okay, so that is fruit and vegetable. Number three, you have to make sure that you are I forgot, let me see. Okay, so fruit and vegetable. All right, so whole grain. Whole grain is so important for your carbohydrate. Carbohydrate is important. I know people say, oh, you don't want to eat carbohydrate because it's going to make you fat. But you need energy. So carbohydrate will give you that. But anyway, you have to think about carbohydrate as a healthy carbohydrate. So that means whole wheat, or I mean whole grain. So whole wheat bread is good to eat. You can eat brown rice. Quinoa is another source of carbohydrate that is healthy for you. And you have like sweet potatoes. These are very good carbohydrate or healthy carbohydrate that you can eat and to include in your diet. Okay, so eggs is good also for your diet, to include it in your diet. Okay, so number three. So we talk about exercise. Oh, number three is hydrate your body. Hydration, guys, you cannot drink enough water. You cannot neglect this fact. Hydration is the most important part of your body. I know when I'm talking about this is important, but you think about it, just make a sense of what you are putting into your body. Your body comprises about 75% water. So that means you have to add water as you lose some water. So if you're not drinking enough water, you are dehydrating. And dehydrating causes a lot of other side effects like illnesses, some dehydration. So make sure that you're drinking a lot of water. I know as we age, again, our bladder doesn't hold water a long term, or it become very weak. So some people might have some drips because you're not holding the pee, and for that reason you might think, oh, I don't want to drink water because if I drink water I have to go urinate. Just make sure you have to drink water. Even if you have to wear incontinent diaper, it's fine, because that's part of aging. It's normal. Some of us can handle it, some cannot handle it, but this is not something that you have to withhold water from your body because you don't want to go to the bathroom, or you feel like if I laugh really hard, I might pee on myself. It's not about that. It's about you using the tools that we have in this society to prevent, um, to keep you going and hydrated while you are maintaining your daily life. Okay, so drinking water is so important because drinking water, hydrating your body. I gotta look at my note here. Okay. Uh, if you hydrating your body will enhance your metabolism. So metabolism, we know that is the what help you to regulate your weight. But if you are not drinking water, you're not hydrated, you are not going to have a healthy metabolism. Okay, and drinking water and hydrating boosts your brain function. Okay. You drink more water, like I said, your brain, your health, everything is water related. Most of our body is water. So if you drink more water, you will feel better, your brain will function better. So no more brain fog and all that stuff we talk about. Oh, I can't think. You'll be able to maintain your life without worrying about, oh my God, I'm not remembering things. So these are just little things that I think is very important for you to maintain and to incorporate in your life and to keep your life in a way that it is functioning in a healthy way without stress. Okay. Um, Let me see. So yeah, again, another thing about keeping your body hydrated is because when you are dry and you're not drinking a lot of water, whatever you have in your body tends to be concentrated, and that can cause you some urinary tract infection. And a lot of people who are older, they always have those symptoms, or they have those diagnoses because they are not urinating enough, and they because they're not hydrated, so they don't have to go to the bathroom. But if you are hydrated, you will be able to let the water go flowing, clear up your body, clear your system, and it's good for you. Okay. um so number 3 is one of my best thing that I do every day. So number 3, actually, is number 4. Number 4 is exercising. Oh my God, exercising is so important. I wanted to say that exercising or exercise is most important than anything else, because I think exercise is a medicine. It helps your brain function. It helps your muscle rebuild itself, because first of all, when you start getting older, you start losing your muscles mass. And specifically for women, we start losing our muscle mass. You can see my muscle. So when you start losing your muscle mass, it is hard for you to, lift your arm and doing your daily routine. So muscles mass is so critical. And that is not going to happen without exercising. And when I talk about exercising, guys, I'm not talking about you going to the gym and lifting the weight and running 5 to 6 miles a day or exhaust yourself. I don't want you to stress over this. I want you to take it as I'm saying it. Exercise is so important, but this is in a way, it is something that you can do and that will help you in the long run. So exercise doesn't mean you have to go to the gym. Like I said, you can only do little things that our body is able to do. So for example, if you can just move your body for 10 seconds every day consistently, that is exercise, because it adds up. So if you take a walk for 5 minutes, take your dog out for a walk, or you go to the mailbox to get your mail every, 5 minutes or 10 minutes and come back, these are all exercise because it adds up at the end of the day. Rather than sitting in a couch and watching TV all day, that is not good for your body. Exercise is so important. So when I talk about that, it's because I myself, I enjoy it as an activity for self-care. But some people who don't, but they still have to work out. They still have to exercise. So because of that, you have to be mindful and intentional that your body is moving every day, because you eat every day. So that means you have to move your body every day. Okay. And one of the some of the benefit of exercising is this. Okay. Exercise with maintaining the physiological of your body. So physically, if you exercise, you are physical able to do things. For example, you'll be able to walk, you will be able to move your muscles, you will be able to avoid some kind of diseases or risk, like, for your knees. And I have to tell you this story. This is so important for me to say. I was having so much pain on my knee about, I think about maybe 5 or 6 months ago. And I went to the doctor, and the doctor was like, well, you have to get an injection in your knee. So I said, okay, that's fine, because it's part of aging. My knee are giving out because now, I have been using this knee for a very long time. It is just about time that the knee wears out. So I went and I said to myself, okay, maybe the injection will help me, because I couldn't even like do like a squat or bend my knee because it was so painful. And when the doctor said that, I said, okay, maybe that's what I need. So before I went to the doctor to get the knee injection, one of my coworkers said to me, hey, listen, you don't need to do that, because most people who have injection in their knee, and this is not to say that you shouldn't be doing it, but she just advised me, like, don't get the injection in your knee, because most people who do, they don't it doesn't work out, because after that you have to get surgery, and after surgery you won't be able to move, and it's just a devastating fact. So I said to myself, so what can I do? So I went back to my doctor and I said, hey, I really don't feel like I wanted to take the injection. What else can I do? And she said, there are certain exercises that you can do to strengthen your butt muscles. And as you do, it will give you that, I guess, strength on your knees. And as you do, it will help you to move easily. Guys, this is true story. And she also mentioned, she said, if you lose a little bit of weight, that would help too. So I went on a journey. I started to work out intensely to lose weight, regulated my diet. I lost about 10 pounds. And I started to exercise the way that she described. And I can tell you right now, I can do my squat. I don't feel the pain. I can go upstairs and downstairs. I don't have any pain. So that's how important exercise is. I can't say enough about exercise, because I am the recipient of that benefit. And I recommend it for everyone who's going through health issues, because it also prevents certain diseases like cancer, right? It prevents diseases like a heart attack or heart disease. So exercise is so important for you to do every day or 3 times a week. Okay. Number 5, which is the last one, I promise. Number 5 is mental health. I know some of us who grew up in a society where mental health is a taboo, we don't talk about it. Even recently in this country, people didn't talk about the mental health. They think mental health is something that is way out there, and people who have issues or struggle with mental health, they feel like they don't want to talk about it, because they might be stigmatized, and they feel like they are not safe talking about their mental health issues. But I'm here to tell you that a lot of older people, they feel like they don't want to talk about it because of their socialization. They don't want to talk about it. But you have to be mentally healthy for you to do all the things that I talked about earlier. Because if you're not mentally healthy, you are stressed out, you're depressed, you have anxiety, you have maybe paranoia. All these things has an impact on your quality of life. So it is important for you to think about your mental state. How is it helping you? How are you able to go around the world without thinking about some negativities and stressing out about financial or a relationship or about anything that is stressing you out? Some stressor is good because it motivates you, But when it is debilitating and you're not able to do a lot of things in your life, I think it's better for you to take care of that first. And the way to take care of it is, again, exercise help. If that's your thing, you can do that. But you have to seek help. You have to talk to a doctor. And most doctors right now in this area in Massachusetts, they are aware when you go to see a doctor. For example, when I saw my gynecologist, the first thing she asked me is like, "How are you doing?" And I was like, "I'm doing fine." And she's like, "Okay, so have you been depressed lately?" I'm like, "What you?" Mm. But anyway, so they are very intentional about those things. They ask you questions about your mental state because they understand that if you're not mentally stable, uh, your life is going to be in a chaos. Because if you think about it, anytime that you have a little bit of worries or stress about anything, your kids, your relationship, or whatever it is, you're not able to function because it's always linger in your mind. It can prevent you from sleeping, and that's one thing I say. You sleep is so important. So it's just a full circle. So make sure that you are in a stable mindset. And one other thing that I want to say is that look around you. Look around your relationship with your friends, your family. Some relationship uh, is very toxic. You might want to just distance yourself from those relationships for a little bit. You have to make sure that you stay around people who are, uh, they are very honest with you. They will tell you the truth in a way that is encouraging rather than put you down. So just think about relationship and who you surround yourself with. Think about your financial status and how you can manage your finance, because these are all things that can create stress in your life. And have stress in your life, the bad stress, that's what I'm talking about, it creates health issue. So with that, I'm gonna end my YouTube channel. I am so excited that I was able to talk to you tonight. So let's see. My video comes out every Wednesday afternoon at 12 o'clock. And if you are interested, please join me every Wednesday. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the thumbs up. I can't believe I'm saying that. Hit the thumbs up and so that you don't miss the new video. I appreciate you. Thank you so much and hope to see you next week. Have a good day. Bye bye.